Right now, we're traversing our way up a steep shelf road. Somewhere in these mountains is a cabin that might just be one of the nicest we'll ever find in the backcountry. The only problem is, we don't actually know where it is. We've got a rough idea, but with a maze of old logging roads that look like spaghetti on a map, we'd quickly find out getting there was going to be a bit of an Easter egg hunt. Although we were up till 2 a.m. replacing the rear differential in Jeff's 4Runner last night, our spirits were high and we were excited to see where the day would take us. We let some air out of the tires to help improve the comfort and traction of these old Toyotas, and then we were on our way.
Trying to find our way around all these little roads. They all seem to be a dead end, but it seems like we're onto something now, and we're onto a bit more of a main trail. Oh, there's another trail there. I'm not sure where that one goes, but and there's also rumors of a nice cabin that's out here. We're not sure if it's actually still there or if it got taken down, but we're gonna find out today, hopefully.
There's seriously so many different trails. It's like,
yeah, it's a maze out here, and none of them are really on any map either, because these are all kind of like bypass trails, I guess you would call them. But we've made our way onto like a power line trail, and usually that's a promising sign that it's going to take you
somewhere
to a main. Slightly overgrown. Yeah. How did your truck get so scratched? I don't know. It's promising though. Yes, another dead end. Perfect. Now we gotta try and turn around here. Terrible spot to turn around. Whoa, watch the paint. Oh, I think you scratched it. You got a scratch there.
No way.
Oh.
One?
Yeah, one new scratch.
I tried to open it up for you, so you didn't
Oh,
scratch.
thank you. Considerate guy. And then Kyle's just reversing down the whole thing. Well, we found another road that's got potential, but if this one doesn't link up to where we need to be, we might be hooped. There's gonna be no other way in, so let's hope this is the way. It's tight. We're definitely taking on some new pinstriping on the new canopy camper. New bodywork. BC bodywork. Seems like Jeff's diff is holding up so far. He did have a bit of a struggle on one of the hill climbs back there because it's an open diff. He does have a locker in the front, but it's good to have a locker in the rear too, so we'll see how he does once we get into some harder terrain in a little bit here. Yet another dead end. That's okay, part of the adventure.
playing Tetris over here.
Yeah. Truck Tetris.
Every road that looked promising seemed to end the same way. Washed out, deactivated, or just completely reclaimed by the forest. We were starting to lose a little bit of hope, but we certainly weren't ready to give up yet.
This is weird. I wonder why they left this here. It's been here a while. Stolen, burnt.
Ex-girlfriend.
Yeah,
Oh, not one of them. They don't need
couldn't
those
be.
back.
Someone stole the fuel pump out of it. That's pretty funny. What's going on here? Oh, there's like a custom funnel going on. Oh, that's probably that's the urinal.
It's got a P27 number on the fender.
Oh yeah, over here, P27.
But it's red. Weird.
Yeah.
Well, fire truck.
What's the
Put
story?
fire out. Garbage.
Didn't see that till now.
I thought you knew.
Look at that. I got a perfectly collected wreath. That's awesome. You're gonna definitely be bellied out in a sec here, but
Yeah, I don't know if Kyle's gonna make it through there. No, thanks.
yeah, I don't think so. How much lift is in that third gen? Like 2-inch lift? Yeah. Yeah, this one might be tricky. That'll put you super off camber too, because that's super high and then that's like a hole. As soon as you get into there, you're gonna be damn near rolling it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's not looking great at all.
As soon as the rear tire drops off.
Yeah, you'll be screwed. Yeah, no, that's probably not gonna go. We're the dead end masters today. We just hit another one. After hitting what felt like every dead end road in the area, we finally made it up onto the ridge. And with any luck, the trail we'd spent all morning searching for would be just ahead after a few more switchbacks. Okay, I think we made it to the trail to the cabin. We did a quick fly around on the drone and it looks like this has to be the way. You're on the map right now, that's the one? Okay, it looks like a pretty long rocky trail, but we're gonna start crawling it. Hopefully this is the way. Holy.
2 inches up the trail.
We've made it 2 inches up the trail.
We got about
100
million
million more
to go.
inches. Oh my god. This is a super rock. It's like a riverbed almost, but like not. It has that riverbed appearance. Oh, someone was spinning tire right here, big time. I think we'll crawl up it no problem though. Oh yeah. Oh, nice little rock step up here too.
Cool trail.
Yeah, the views up here are wicked. We're putting this canopy camper to the test.
Yeah.
It hasn't fallen apart yet, so. This trail is a long one, but we're pushing through it. Oh. It's very steep, very rocky. Seems like it's gonna be like that the whole way, which is good. Makes for a fun drive. Good views out here too. Ocean, lake, mountain. What more could you ask for? Holy, this must be it. This thing is massive. Oh my god. definitely one of the most impressive cabins I've ever seen. Just the fact that it's way out here at the top of this rocky ridge trail, and it's like, wow, extremely well crafted. Holy, that's so cool. Bring you guys in for a closer look in a minute here. So rad.
Right?
This is cool. True.
The full kitchen is crazy.
Yeah?
Not a dirt bike trail.
Let's see. Oh my god.
Right?
What?
Nuts.
So nice.
Wow.
Daryl Gray.
Yeah.
The stuff.
I won't film the names of those dudes just in case they don't want it, but wow. And an upstairs?
There's been some Jack Daniels crushed in here.
I bet. Yeah.
All them old boys coming up.
Oh yeah, they've been drinking the JD. Holy smokes. Go up there for a nap.
Dude, I could take a nap right now.
Oh, they got these nice LED lights too.
Yeah, we drank here for like 4 hours one night. Cooked dinner, drank here, played
It's so
cards,
nice.
Played full game, like games.
Like, this is really, really nice. Someone put some time in on this puzzle too.
A lot of people here in 2026.
Life is better at the cabin.
This rebar top.
We've explored lots of backcountry cabins over the years, but this one felt different. It was incredibly well built, clearly well respected, and sitting in a pretty remarkable location. And honestly, that's probably a big part of the reason it's managed to stay this way. There's kind of an idea that logging companies are out here searching for cabins like this to tear down. But the reality is, if a place isn't an eyesore, creating problems, or becoming a safety concern, they'd often rather leave it alone if they can. It gives people exploring the backcountry something pretty special to find and enjoy. But that only works if we do our part. The more places like this that get trashed or abused, the more likely they are to eventually disappear. So if you're lucky enough to find something like this, just respect it. Pack out your garbage, clean up after yourself, and if you see something small that needs fixing and you're able to help, fix it. These places don't need much from us. Just leave them a little better than you found them.
Nice dumper over here. There's a generator in there. Overhanging dumper. I guess, oh, a viewpoint up here. Oh, who's climbing the tree? Jeff's locked in on sport mode.
Oh God.
Crocodile Dundee.
Oh God. Oh God.
Lean in on him. You got that.
It's missing one.
Now you have to straddle the tree.
Yeah, now what?
Keep going.
I mean, about 10 years ago it would be a view.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very comfy up there.
So no view?
I mean, it's a little bit.
Darn.
Just a lot of trees.
With the cabin finally crossed off the list, it was time to start working our way back down the mountain. We spent most of the day taking wrong turns, finding dead ends, and basically guessing our way through a maze of old logging roads. But somehow it all worked out. We found what we came looking for, got to explore some new backcountry, and we still had a whole mountain of trails between us and home. So we kept moving forward.
quick dust check on this thing to see how sealed up it is. I did my best. Oh, I can see dust entering it right now just from opening it, but oh wow. It is super clean in here. I think it's sealed up quite well. I did my best around the tailgate here. I kind of added this little bulb seal right here. And then this one's like an edge bulb seal that clips onto that edge to seal up against there. And it all seems to be doing its job, so that's a good sign. Still have to test it in heavy rain. That'll be the next test. But so far so good on the old Hyperline canopy camper. I like this thing. We slept in it last night for the first time and it was super comfy. Lots of space up there, so overall super happy. If you guys want to get a discount on one of these things, I'll leave a link down in the description.
Don't forget to subscribe for more Toyota adventures. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.